Well, it looks like I found myself a Jaguar XK, a 2015 with only 9,000 miles on it. So let's go cruising in this top down. Maybe not today because it's 14 degrees out, but we're not here to talk about Jaguar and some of the world's finest cars, are we? So let's get to it. Hello and welcome to the Cold Sunday Rant. I'm Mark, your ranting host. And before I talk about the Jaguar or the Sunday Rant, I want to comment on this. A number of people, we've had a good turnout for the United Federation of Commercial Drivers, which I appreciate. A lot of comments and everything. So a couple of people said, hey, why don't people just join the Teamsters? Well, I looked this up. You cannot join the Teamsters unless you work at a Teamster, a union represented company. So you can't just join as a random person. So that doesn't really work. So that's why that is that way. But look, why we're here today, it's Sunday Rant time. Okay, and here's the thing. I'm coming back Friday. This really bothers me because it seems like it's unsafe. So I'm coming back Friday and it's snowing, right? So it's 21 degrees out with winds at 20 miles an hour and it's lightly snowing. Not like super heavy snow like people are going to get here in the next few days, depending when, I guess you could be watching this 6 years from now, but snow's blowing around or whatever. When it's cold like that and the snow's blowing around, all right, I'm not that concerned about it. There are people going through Indy in the middle lanes going 40 miles an hour. And then other people are going 65, 70 miles an hour. Here's the thing. If I'm cruising along, you're going too slow. Why is that? Because I'm the first one to slow down or park. Okay, so I'm still cruising the speed limit. When it's light and dusty or whatever, the snow's just blowing around, the roads are still good. So there isn't a big issue about it like there would be. Maybe because this is really our first big snow. Big, I say big like half inch or 8 inches, depending how you measure it. But this is the first big snow of the season where there's actually snow on the ground. A little bit of snow on the ground, grassy areas, your car's covered with snow, stuff like that. And so people are like way slowing down. You cannot run the middle lanes on the interstate going 40 miles an hour when everybody else is cruising right along. If it's that bad for you, okay, you should not be on that road because you are creating a hazard for everybody else. And I get people are about to write right now, oh, well, this guy's an idiot. It's snowy. I'm going to slow down. Okay, look. When you're the only one going 40, you are holding up everybody. And it's not that you're holding people up, I guess, even. But you are creating a hazard, a rolling hazard, where people have to part to pass you. And I love, so there'll be cars in the third lane. And trucks are going off into the fourth lane. 4 lanes on 465 on a lot of it, right? To pass. No, you cannot do that. Remember this. In Indiana, you cannot run the far left lane to do anything unless there's a reason, like you have a left exit, which you get on 865, or the 3 right lanes are closed for construction. You cannot do anything in that left lane. I see trucks get pulled over, 3 days a week out of 5 probably, and they're pulled onto that left shoulder over there. And so I know they were in that far left lane. And I think last time I looked, it was $500 and a couple of points for running that lane. There's signs everywhere. You can't run it even to pass somebody. The other thing I don't understand, why are we passing over there? There's nobody around. It's 2 a.m. There's only a few of us meandering around. So, why are we passing on the left side anyways? You just move over to the right because you aren't allowed in that lane. Well, Mark, you can't pass on the right. Okay, I'm just telling you, you cannot run the left lane. You cannot do that. That is an instant ticket. Plus you're speeding, which they might get you for as well. I don't know. I know I see it all the time, and it's like a ticket that you don't have to get. That driver's like, we don't have to give that driver that ticket. There's no need for it. I'm always over in the right lane because I got the cruise set at 55 going around 465. Just cruise along. I didn't even have to turn the cruise off in that snow. So it wasn't even so bad that I was off the cruise. I think that running really slow, holding people up like that becomes a problem in that you are being unsafe. If you can only go 40 out there, you may want to consider surface streets. There weren't even plows running. They were sitting. You know how you see them sitting around sleeping, I assume? They send them out. They weren't even doing anything yet. So there wasn't anything happening. You got to kind of pick up the pace If it's too much for, you don't think you could do it in that snow, then you got to kind of park it off to the side, right? Move over. At night, people aren't paying attention already. Every night I see people wandering around. I'm so sleepy. Okay, they're going to run into you and smash you off the road, cars or trucks, because so many drivers are trying to push their log or whatever to get stuff done. So it's a real problem out there. So let's get it cruising along if the roads aren't too bad. I think it'd be the safest thing, or get off the road, because I don't want anybody to get into an accident. Fair enough. We could talk more about it on the Monday live show, 12:30 p.m. Eastern time. Did you know that? That's right. Podcast Tuesday, Friday. We will, weather permitting. All right. We'll see you there. Thanks for watching.